Hello everyone, I'm Duncan Wood and this is Would You Believe It, the show that poses the questions and lets you come up with the answers. Would you believe it, it's 50 years since the drug thalidomide was given to pregnant women and caused one of the greatest medical catastrophes we've ever known. Can you believe some of them still aren't getting compensation?
Not these days, I'm not surprised. They don't still use it now, do they?
They're doing some treatments, but obviously not to pregnant women. It was a terrible time, wasn't it?
Yes, it was, yes.
Journalist Heather Clark is a thalidomide survivor. She's defied doctors' expectations to basically be alive today. Here's her personal journey to find other survivors and discover how they're coping 50 years on.
In 1958, the drug thalidomide was released in Britain, marketed as a drug so safe that it could be used by pregnant women for the effects of morning sickness. It turned out to be the single most devastating drug of all time. 10,000 babies were born all over the world with birth defects. Our parents were told that we would not reach adulthood, and for many this was true. Half of the babies did not survive their first year. But those of us who survived went on to prove the experts wrong and adapted to life the best way we could. I was one of the lucky ones, and 50 years on, I hope to discover the legacy of what was once called the lost generation. Today, I'm going to the German embassy in London, where a demonstration is taking place by thalidomiders from all over Europe. They're demanding compensation from the German manufacturer of the thalidomide drug, Grunenthal.
Justice! 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 Justice!
Don't forget the thalidomiders in Germany, Italy, Spain, Ireland, Sweden, the UK and other countries like Canada, that the money would be better spent on wheelchairs and equipment.
When the demonstration comes to an end, I'm told of an exhibition at London City Hall to mark the 50th anniversary of thalidomide. Artist Catherine Rennie was commissioned to capture the essence of thalidomiders in a series of portraits.
I mean, I've been a commissioned portrait artist for the last 13 years, and I've not undertaken anything quite as emotional as this. It's an incredibly humbling experience, and I hope that in the paintings that each one's captured who they are, their essence, in a dignified way.
When you as a generation get to around the age of 50, you start to think about the fact that you're not finite, that there will be an end, and there will be an end to the thalidomide generation. In 50 or 100 years, we won't be around. And do we want to be remembered as just a few grainy images, a bit of archive footage of helpless looking deformed infants? Or do we want to be remembered for who we really are, which is to say people who are creative, who are funny, who are determined, who fought battles and won them, who fought some battles and lost them? This is our legacy, really. This is our legacy, or part of it, to society, to remember us for the interesting and multi-dimensional people that we really are.
It's been very humbling, I think, and I know that there are still fights going on and there are still fights to be had and to be won as well. Well, we've always been called, I suppose, in the media and you know, victims of thalidomide victims, and we're not victims, we are survivors. You just take it for granted that you know, I survived, and a lot of us didn't. And I suppose that just you know, made me think that you have to really, you know, grasp life Well, you can, because it's all too short, isn't it?